Yeah, we're going to move on to cooking here with Chef Lot from the Mediterranean Sandwich Company. We were just talking about what you are making today, and the fun thing about what you're making today is we can say it lots of different ways. It's a redneck gyro, gyro.
Here you go.
Whatever works, because however you say it, it still is going to taste absolutely delicious. It smells so good, and I can see you've already started cooking us up some stuff. So what do we have going on here?
Here we have this is a blend of beef and lamb. This is what we use for all our gyros and a bunch of other sandwiches of the Mediterranean Sandwich Company. And we have a local, I would say local ingredient, coneca sausage. So everybody loves coneca sausage down here. It's very popular. And you know, you got beef, you got lamb, and pork joints in awesome threesome.
Did you cook this all together?
Yes.
Okay, so you can throw all the meat into the same pan.
Yes.
And you just fried it up, and it's ready to go now.
Yep. We
Okay,
just have to assemble our sandwich. So it will go on a pita bread. We use a 7-inch handmade pita bread, and we put some of this meat in the middle.
Now you said that you use lamb and beef in all of your gyros, right?
Yes.
That's like the staple ingredient.
Yes.
So what makes this redneck, quote, redneck, is because of the coneca sausage we're adding.
And also because of the sauce. It's a fusion sauce. We took you know, the classic tzatziki, and we mixed it with Cajun seasoning, which is very popular here, and a little bit of Middle Eastern harissa. And you end up with what we call Cajun tzatziki. So it's tzatziki with a little bit of a kick. Spice to it from the Cajun seasoning and hot sauce.
It sounds really good. Now the other thing to note here, if you can't tell, that everything's sliced up really thin. So it cooks up pretty fast?
Yes, we use vertical rotisseries at the shop, and we slice it. We have a very, very thin with an electric knife, but I couldn't bring up
right.
no,
But good to know that you can cook this up pretty fast. So this may not take a super long time to make this.
No, it doesn't take at all. Say like 2-3 minutes to cook all this meat.
Okay, well that's good to know. So once you get all that meat cooked up and you put it on top of your pita bread, is it, you know, you see the different kinds of pita bread, thick, thin, all that. Is it important to have it nice and thick like that? Because that looks really good.
Yeah, this is not it's a pocketless pita, so it's not, it doesn't have, you cannot stuff it inside, so it's pretty much like a bread, and it's par baked. We'll bake it a little bit longer, and for our type of sandwiches, we stone toast all the sandwiches, so this works the best. The other one will crack, will be a little bit too crispy, and
when you try to roll it over to put it in. Okay, so you put the meat in first. Does this kind of come down to like what you like on this? Because you can make this however you want once you've got your meat cooked up in this. Pronounce that for me again.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Yes.
Tzatziki, but it's the special one.
Yes, this is the Cajun tzatziki, and this is the Greek tzatziki made out of yogurt, lemon juice, olive oil, and cucumber.
That stuff is really good. It
is, and it's very good for you too. It's healthy.
Very good. So healthy and tasty. Okay, so we've gotten everything together here, and when you put it on, now you don't put the sauce on first before you put the meat on?
No. We put all the meat, and then we also have another secret ingredient, which is smoked Gouda cheese.
Okay.
We add a little bit of this cheese, and also a little bit of mozzarella.
Okay, we're going to stop right here real quick because this is absolutely looking so yummy. And when we come back in just a little bit, we're going to continue to put this sandwich together, and then we get to eat it, right? We get to get a taste of this. Cherish, doesn't this look good?
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us here in our great kitchen set on Studio 10 with Vlad from the Mediterranean Sandwich Company, cooking something that everybody is coming in saying, oh, it smells so great. Tell us about it.
Okay, like I said before, it's a Redneck Gyro. It's made of a beef and lamb blend, and we added some, we cook it together with some coneca sausage. Then we laid everything on a pita bread, and we add a little bit of smoked Gouda cheese and mozzarella.
Okay, a beef and lamb blend with coneca sausage. And so really, if you're making this at home, you can do anything you want. If you want to just do the coneca sausage, totally fine, right?
And you can also get the lamb. It's available at the ethnic stores.
Okay.
Through Mobile, so they make pre-sliced, frozen. You go get yourself a pack, you throw it on the grill with some coneca sausage and some cheese. There you go.
Whatever your heart desires. So you've added some cheese to it.
And now we need to bake it a little bit.
Okay.
It needs to go in the oven.
All right.
For a few minutes, and when it's going to come out, we will put our Cajun tzatziki, which is made out of classic Greek tzatziki with a little bit of Middle Eastern harissa, hot sauce, and Cajun seasoning. And it looks like that.
And what temperature do you have the oven set on?
We have the oven set on 350. You can even bake it at 350 or broil it for a couple of minutes, but you need to watch it if you broil it not to burn.
Okay, so just keep an eye on it, and you said just a few minutes.
Yeah, like 5 minutes at 350, I would say.
Okay, now while that is baking, tell us about the Mediterranean Sandwich Company. What's going on with you guys lately?
Yeah, things have been doing very good. We actually stepped up. We're doing a little bit of a catering, so if you need for some sandwich platter for your office, we will be more than happy to cater your lunch. And we have 2 locations, one on Dauphin and Jackson downtown, and another one in Cottage Hill and Schillinger in the Winn-Dixie Shopping Center. We're open Monday till Saturday, late night hours also downtown, and you know, it's becoming very popular. People like our food, and
yeah, and the location in West Mobile is pretty new.
Yes, it's pretty new, and that's why we want to test our food in a new market. And it had a slow start, but now you know things are going better and better.
Picking up, we're letting everybody know about it. So on your lunch break, if you're in West Mobile, you can swing by, or if you're in the downtown Mobile, Midtown area, you can swing by a location there. You open 7 days a week?
We open 6 days a week.
6 days a week, okay.
Yes.
All right.
We're not open on Sundays.
Not on Sundays, but Monday through Saturday, you can stop by and get something good to eat. You guys are open pretty late, too.
Yes, downtown on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're open until 3 a.m.
Ooh, okay, you guys have a lot going on. So if you're down there and you're hanging out and, you know, whatever you're doing downtown, you get hungry until 3 a.m., there is an option for some good food. You can get all the information as well as this recipe when you log on to the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. You think this is about ready to come out, or you think it needs a couple more minutes?
I'll give it a couple more minutes, but
all right.
You know, we can take a look.
We can see how it turns out in just a little bit. You don't have to take it out if it's not ready.
Okay.
All right, we'll leave it in there a little bit longer, and then we'll see how it turns out when we come back.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Studio 10. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here in our great kitchen set. We have Chef Vlad from the Mediterranean Sandwich Company. New location. You still have your location downtown and recently opened one in West Mobile.
Yes, ma'am. Cottage Hill and Schillinger.
So plenty of opportunities to go see them during lunch, open 6 days a week. And this morning, what are you finishing up?
We're finishing up our Redneck Gyro.
Okay, gyro. However you want to say it, gyro, you know, it's up to you. Yeah. See how this turns out. That is looking good. So remind everybody what is on this now.
We have our gyro meat and then Coneca sausage, smoked Gouda, and mozzarella. We're about to finish it up with a Cajun tzatziki, which is a mixture of Greek yogurt sauce with hot sauce and Cajun seasoning.
That looks good.
That will give it a little bit of a kick and also a little Cajun flavor. A little bit of romaine hearts, chopped.
Okay.
Roma tomatoes.
And this is something we were talking over the commercial break. This is something that you guys just put on your menu. You have a new menu.
Yes, we have about like 3 or 4 new items on our menu, and this is actually one of the best-selling items overall. Since we put it, you know, everybody has been very, very happy with it. So you can have it 6 days a week at Mediterranean Sandwich Company.
So if you haven't visited lately, now's the time to go check out what's new.
All right.
This is what I want to see, how you're going to fold this and make all of this stuff stay in there.
All right, it's very simple. So I guess that's what makes it a gyro, the shape. Just like this.
Just like that, and you display. What do you usually serve with your gyros?
We have some good homemade sides, like orzo pasta. It's a small pasta shaped like rice. The one with spinach, tomato, basil. The other one is carbonara. It's an egg and cream mixture. We also have jasmine rice with vegetables and a homemade chicken soup.
Ooh, all of that sounds good. Love orzo. Well, if you want to make the gyro for yourself at home, you can do that. You'll find the recipe under the Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. Thanks for coming in with us once again and cooking, and hope to see you again soon, and hope to see you guys back here in about 3 minutes.